Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday. Another very busy day. And start to another long work week, of course. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. Looks like there's a few of you already. So you can see, and if you read the title description, I'm back to natural nails. So I thought I would start with one barefoot and some toe rings, an ankle bracelet, and I know a lot of you guys are nylon fans, so I'm wearing the beige nylons. Didn't have time to do, I think last week I mentioned I might do a poll asking what you guys wanted to see this week, but I never didn't get around to doing that, so I just picked random.
This opportunity to win his first championship in WWE, the Intercontinental title. His opponent tonight will be one of his 3 Wrestlemania opponents from Judgment Day, Finn Balor. Finn versus Penta here tonight. The main event in Wrestlemania Saturday, a triple threat with 3 of the biggest players in the game. This man, CM Punk, will have Paul Heyman in his corner for this match.
So you asked any squishy toys today? Yes, I did bring some beside me just in case somebody did want to see that. Probably wait for a bit, but I brought out the other options that have already been in previous videos. So there's the pink octopus, the pink piggy, this is the green dinosaur I think I had in one of the more recent videos. The panda bear and the red crab. So you guys can let me know in the comments which one you want to see crushed later, which ones or all of them eventually. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Probably do, again, about 30 minutes tonight. And then I'm going to watch the rest of Monday Night Raw. Sort of missed more of it than I would have liked the last few weeks, and especially when they were traveling. So I'm going to try and watch most of tonight's and Friday's, because I believe it's Wrestlemania is coming this weekend. So I would like to kind of know more of what's going on. Jack, you like my natural toenails? Yes. They still look fairly good, especially with having polish on them for so long, but it was a big pain in the butt to get the blue sparkle nail polish off of my toenails. It took a long time today. I was not very impressed with that. The sparkle nail polish is usually harder to remove. How's my day? Again, it was pretty busy, but overall it was okay. It was, well, I guess you could say it was sunny today, but it was more overcast than sunny at times. But it was slightly warmer, still not, I don't know, I guess it was more seasonal weather today, still not super hot out or anything. Could you squish one of them under your bare heel full weight with your back to the camera? I might miss the end of the video, but we'll definitely rewatch it later. Yes, I can try and remember to do that. Facing away and crushing it just under my heel. Any preference of what squishy toy you would like to see that done to? Yes, of course, I know we all have busy lives these days, so if you can't watch the whole thing, you can definitely watch it on replay later. I reminded you to wear toe topper socks last week. Yeah, but I don't have any of those toe topper socks like you talked about last week, Jack. So unless you want to pay for me to buy some, I won't be getting those because, as I mentioned, they will not stay on my feet and I have no purpose for them in my everyday life, so I won't be buying them just for one video. Maybe the lucky little crab. Yes, I could use the crab. Pull that out now so I hopefully will remember.
Take it down here. Let me get to the point. Tonight I'm here to look you and everybody else in their eyes and tell you that Jey Uso is full of crap. Listen, guys, I understand you're all frustrated. But speaking of frustration, Gunther, it appears that you're a bit frustrated. And we saw what happened last year at Wrestlemania when you walked in. Screw your question! Screw Jey Uso! Screw everything Jey Uso stands for! And screw everybody who stands with him! Ever since I stepped foot in this company, I'm the greatest gift this company has ever received. For 80% of my time in this company, I have been a champion. And right now, I am the greatest World Heavyweight Champion of all time. And I refuse to let somebody like Jey Uso ruin that for me. Yeah, do it as much as you want. I don't care. Jey, I urge you, put your chest out. Walk into Wrestlemania with more confidence than you ever had, because it's both better. At the end of the day, the bell has to ring. And when that happens, you still can't lace my boots. And I will still put you down for a fourth consecutive time. For the last 2 weeks, I've been accused. The last 2 weeks, I've been told you went too far with Jey. You lost control. Jey, trust me one thing. In 37 years of my life, I have never lost control. And 2 weeks ago, when I took a bath in your brother's blood, I was in full control, and I loved it. And Jey, I want you to go pray to the Lord. Thank Him that I was in control 2 weeks ago, because it wouldn't have been. I would have drowned you both in Jimmy's blood. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward next week calling my mother and telling her how much I enjoyed it. To beat the living hell out of Jey Uso and walk out of WrestleMania still the World Heavyweight Champion. Not much of an interview. Michael Cole asked 2 questions and Gunther let us know how he feels. He is not intimidated at all from Jey Uso, says Gunther. I assume you are intimidated. this week. I've never seen Gunther in this state. He's frustrated and he's lost control of the situation now. Will that help him or hurt him come Saturday at WrestleMania?
He said he's never lost control, but boy, he did seem to flip a switch there in the middle of the ring right in front of our eyes.
We also know, ladies and gentlemen, that we have a women's tag team championship match on Wrestlemania Sunday. It'll be Liv and Raquel defending against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Let's take it back to this past Friday night on SmackDown. It was a gauntlet match, and what a performance by Lyra and Bayley. This is the final matchup of the gauntlet, but Bayley and Lyra Valkyria are extremely in this matchup as a team.
And the entire gauntlet, and obviously Bayley gets a tag whenever she needs it. Picture perfect tag team wrestling. Lyra Valkyria would take to the sky, which she is very comfortable doing.
Bayley and Lyra would knock off Secret Service for Chelsea Gray and earn an opportunity to go to WrestleMania. The insufferable tag team champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, head of the ring as Liv Morgan looks to build a little bit of momentum toward WrestleMania Sunday. Liv Morgan set to go 5-1 here tonight. Third matchup for both Liv and Bayley, I believe, as they look to gain some momentum toward WrestleMania Sunday.
Certainly, Liv and Raquel are the first ever three-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So they say that they're the greatest women's tag team of all time.
And they do.
And certainly you have a stat or two to back them up. Judgment Day is certainly a cohesive group willing to do whatever to win, especially Raquel and Liv. Always on the same page.
Now I'm going to go back momentarily to what Gunther said moments ago. Man, he is in a mood, and the reaction from the WWE fans sold out here tonight really got under Gunther's skin.
I don't think they wanted to hear a single word come out of his mouth. But they did want to see Bayley out here. These two are a great team together.
You got to give Bayley credit. Had an opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship last week against Lyra. Couldn't get the job done, but still willing to put that aside and team together and actually win the gauntlet match this past Friday and see her opportunity at WrestleMania back.
Bayley at WrestleMania just sounds accurate, sounds right. Lyra Valkyria and Bayley tore the house down 1 week ago. They continue that on Friday, running the gauntlet. As you see, Liv Morgan not impressed at all with his training with him.
Monday Night Raw sold out tonight. Sacramento, the start of the biggest week in sports entertainment, WrestleMania week. So proud, Pat, that you and I get to be a part of all the festivities.
We're incredibly lucky that we were asked to be a part of such events as the kickoff and the countdown and the Hall of Fame, and obviously WrestleMania as a whole. Living a dream. Talking about the greatest spectacle on earth.
get insufferable. You're the champ.
I can't hear her, but
I think she was telling you how
The next level of action keeps evolving. Wednesday, we have an incredible women's fatal four-way match. I'm talking about Lily Reese, Chantal Monroe, Kendall Gray, and Callie Armstrong.
it's made up, we're not joking here.
WWE Ball, Wednesday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
The Sacramento Kings are still alive in the NBA as the season has wound down, headed to the playoffs now. We're in Sacramento tonight. We invite you to join Sam Roberts and Megan Morant to dive into everything from Monday Night Raw and WWE on the Raw Recap. Brought to you by Fanatics, available every Tuesday at WWE YouTube and all audio platforms. Wherever you get your podcast, don't miss this week's episode with a special guest, Liv Morgan's boyfriend, Dominic Mysterio.
I'd have to pass that one by. Sam and Megan do a fantastic job on the Raw recaps every single week.
I'll be the first to admit that lately I've been in my head. Everything that's happened with Jade and Naomi, it really messed me up. And now this whole situation with Io and Rhea has brought out a different version of me. But different isn't wrong. My road to WrestleMania has been filled with nothing but blood, sweat, and tears. Not no complaining, no whining, no excuses, no, just straight facts. I've been doing nothing but standing up for myself and speaking the truth. Something that I think that anybody can do, something that I hope people are teaching their kids to do. And you don't have to like the truth, but you can't deny it. Just like I can't deny that now it's a triple threat. Yeah, I've been through a lot, but I'm still the best. So I'm gonna use everything that I've been through to be the Bianca that I know that I can be. I'm the Bianca that won the Elimination Chamber. I'm the Bianca that's never been pinned at WrestleMania. And I am the strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest, the best Bianca that you have ever seen. So it doesn't matter if it's a triple threat. Because there's nothing that Rhea or Io can do to stop me from getting my flowers and walking out of WrestleMania as champion. Because you cannot spell WrestleMania without E-S-T.
And the truth is, Bianca Belair has earned her way into this match of the Elimination Chamber. It is a triple threat match. It is part of WrestleMania Sunday. Io Sky, no champions advantage, defending against Bianca Belair and the eradicated Rhea Ripley, live at WrestleMania. And we also know on WrestleMania Sunday, Bayley will get her WrestleMania opportunity. She teams with Lyra Valkyria, the Women's Intercontinental Champ.
Hello everyone who's joined since I was last talking near the beginning. Thanks for joining and chatting. If you haven't already, if you can give this video a like, as it helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting my video content pushed to more people. So that helps with my overall channel growth and being seen. It's been about 20 minutes, so I'll probably remove my nylon now and be both barefoot. And as it was already requested, I'll be using this little red crab and squishing it under my heel. And then you guys can decide if you want to see me crush any of the other little squishy toys that I have out tonight again. Yes, Jack, my toenails look long and natural. Yeah, they're still longer right now. They're about as long as I will let them get, because after that it gets uncomfortable in my shoes. So I just left them fully natural for tonight, but I will probably cut them shorter tomorrow. But yes, they are long and natural right now. You like the feet in tan nylons? Yeah, I mean, it's very subtle, but there is a difference, and more of a shine to them too. Am I keeping them natural? Well, sort of as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'll keep them natural at least for a few days, maybe a week. It all sort of depends on how busy I am and if I get time to paint them again before next week's live stream, or if they'll still be natural by then. I'm not really sure yet, and I haven't picked out the next color or design or anything for them, so I'm not sure at this point. You missed my voice. Yes, I don't talk a whole lot in my videos, but try to at least say a few words here and there. The heels look so edible, do they? Lots to enjoy, that's for sure. They're gorgeous, don't cut them. Well, as I mentioned, this is about as long as I can let them get before they start to actually hurt, especially my big toes. The toenail gets crushed in my shoe and then it hurts, so this is about as long as I tend to let them get before I cut them. Toe spread in nylons. And you want a close-up nylon feet. Keep them long, please. Yes, I know there are, again, you all like different things. Some like short nails, some love long nails, some like painted, some like natural. Can't please everybody, but as I said, I'm going to do what's more comfortable for me. You better cut with them. Yeah, I'm sure I could use them as weapons. Justin wants to see them both bare. Well, I will be taking it off now because it's already 24 minutes, and then I'll do both bare feet and crush some of these squishy toys. Some of your comments aren't showing up on my one screen, but do you think they would fit in my mouth? They're so thick. It would definitely be tight if you could fit it. Depends also on how big your mouth is, as some people have bigger mouths than others and can open them wider.
Oh, and a cheap shot by Rodriguez. Oh, and all of Liv Morgan's antics are... Here's a cover now by Morgan. Hook to the leg. All of Liv's antics are rubbing off on Raquel Rodriguez. She used to be a nice person. She's a great professional.
She started hanging out at the Judgment Day clubhouse. And that's whenever things started going sideways.
You need a clubhouse.
Yeah, I'm okay. Especially what they do with me.
You can do a lot of things in the clubhouse.
Always in disarray. I don't know.
Oh! What a back elbow by Bailey.
Big boom from Bailey as well. Trying to slow down Liv Morgan.
Oh! Code breaker by Morgan. Cover now. Stacks up Bailey and a kick out by Bailey at 2.
Liv Morgan. Raquel Rodriguez.
This is going to be an interesting matchup on Sunday back for the titles. I mean, Raquel, obviously, the power advantage over everybody in this match. Bailey is the veteran, Morgan, a multi-time champ, and then Lyra Valkyria, who really is the wild card in this whole thing, the current Intercontinental Champion.
Kind of a young prodigy. There's a chance she goes on to be one of the greats, one of the GOATs. She has dropped into Raw and become a champion quickly.
You know, we had an opportunity to talk to Bailey earlier today, Pat. She had nothing but massive praise for Valkyria and her work in the ring.
And she said Lyra helped her even over the last week or so. That match last Monday was phenomenal. This is awesome, Chance, 3 times throughout it. Great chemistry together. Now they're going to get a chance to become, potential champs together.
Face first, Morgan looking to put this one away. Puts the leg, the inside leg. It barely kicks out at 2. And now Morgan may be becoming a bit frustrated. She likes to pout when things don't go her way.
Yeah, the Judgment Day are a little potty. They're a little potty. Raquel's potting over here. Liv's potting in the...
No, Jack, I have not ever started my stream with both of my socks halfway off. They usually are fully on, and then I remove them partway through at some point. It'd be so hard since my mouth is not big, yeah. If you don't have a big mouth, then you're not going to fit much of my big feet in them at all. Your natural toenails are so gorgeous, like them like. Well, thank you. I do enjoy my natural nails as well as painted, so it's nice to change it up once in a while. Enjoy them for a week or so and then paint them again, and I usually have them painted for 2 to 3 weeks depending on how fast they grow out or if they get chipped and I have to take it off. Enjoyed seeing the interlocked house last week. Yes. It's harder to do, especially with the toe rings on and at this angle. Yes, more toe rings. These are some new ones again. Well, some similar to ones, like this one is similar to one I have worn in the past, but it had a blue gem on the top of it, I believe. It's similar. This one's like a little whale tail. It has a little white gem in it. And then the one on the pinky toe is just a plain silver band. This foot, I don't know if I've worn these ones before or not. Of course, it's not going to focus properly, but it's got a little eye symbol on there. Can I flex the bottom of my soles when you stand up? Like this, where you want them off the ground. It's too squished to do them like off the ground fully here. If you tried wearing your toe rings on the other pinky, I don't know, probably. I don't usually wear my toe rings too much on my pinky toes. and I wiggle the big toe alone. Sometimes if I really concentrate, but it'd be more of just like moving the big toe by itself. It's harder to try and like actually wiggle it without moving the rest of my toes. Concentrate very hard. Alright, it's already 32 minutes, so just the little crab. I believe you wanted facing away your crush. Thumbs up with my big toe, yeah, pretty much was, I guess. I need to practice. Well, nobody's really asked for that before. I wonder if you can balance on him with both your heels. I don't think both my heels will fit on him. It's too small or my heels are too big. Alright, you guys want to see any other little squishy toys crushed? Crab's pretty crushed together. A little mangled now. As I showed earlier, but if you guys missed it, there's the panda, green dinosaur, the pink little pig, pink squid, hair stuck to him. Any other requests to see something crushed before I put them away? Okay, flex my soul one more time. I think you liked it more with the standing and crushing into the ground, basically. Hair very soft and very smooth. Try to take very good care of my feet. Maybe one under each heel. Alright, well, if you guys can, again, if you haven't already, give this video a like. And if you want to subscribe, you can also do that and turn notifications on. That way you get notified when I go live again or when I post new videos. I do plan to be live again next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, which is I'm trying to be my normal schedule, as long as there aren't unforeseen circumstances. If you like this video, I have plenty more live videos from the past or other shorter pre-recorded videos, I guess. Anyways, I am going to say goodnight and go finish watching the rest of Monday Night Raw. They deserve mercy. Alright, good night everyone. Thanks for joining and chatting and some suggestions. Hi Nelson. Yeah, you're super late because I'm just wrapping up the stream now. But you'll be able to watch the replay right after it's finished pretty much. Maybe you can catch it again next week live. Yes, you missed the whole show. It's already been 41 minutes. You missed it. But as I just mentioned, I'll be live again next week, Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time starting. Well, at least you made it to the end, and yes, you got to say hi. Hi, Magic. Again, I'm just ending the stream now, but you'll be able to watch the replay. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, and see you next week.
You know, Undertaker One Dead Man show will take place at the state-of-the-art Blue Light Theater at the Fontainebleau Hotel as part of Wrestlemania Week this Saturday, April 19th at 10 p.m. Pacific. It will feature the Phenom in an intimate